Poof. Okay, I will describe what happened last time. So, from my character's perspective, we walked down some stairs, and he ran away. Um, but from everybody else's perspective, there were four dudes, and a large zombie, and a pit of zombies, which is still underground, and they're unliving creatures, so that will come back to bite somebody later. Um, so
Well, they are zombies.
yeah, exactly. They'll
Like,
eventually find a way of the hole and kill people. Um, just saying. So, because they have forever to do so. Anyway, yeah, there was a pit full of zombies. So that happened. But also, um, they managed to rescue a dude who instantly turned into a cardboard cutout. So, uh, that that was
yes, it did.
it was very interesting interaction they had like 15 seconds before he had to go. So, um, then they left. They didn't know where my character went for various reasons. Um, and they attempted to go back into the city. Some guards attempted to extort them, and they scared the guards away. Luckily, or else they may have died. Who knows? But yeah, they scared those guys away, and then they managed to find me unconscious on the floor. Um, and they walked past me, cashed in the quest, and after cashing in the quest, they went and found a place to rest, except uh, Kronk, I think his name is. Yep, Kronk.
He doesn't need your stats.
Yeah, but he had to rest for a certain period of time, during which I woke up because he was guarding me. He was aware that I left, but he didn't want to interrupt his rest because Warforged can be aware while they're resting. So he was aware that I left, but he was unable to do anything because he was resting. So I left somewhere. They went to the underground train, I guess. Um, and they got tickets and they waited for me. And while I was going around trying to find a way out because I thought I was hallucinating, that I thought everybody died. So for sure, everybody's dead. Of course they are. So my character thought he was hallucinating, so he ran away. And he went to a airship ticket purchasing location, is how I will describe that. And he was about to get in line when his hunger overtook him, and he was hungry enough to eat the complimentary candy bowl full of candy. He didn't eat the bowl, but he ate all the wrappers of the candy. So that happened, and then he was still hungry, so because that wasn't very much food, and he attacked somebody, biting his throat out. So he ate that, and apparently that was enough to satiate his hunger. But the person was dead after that, and people were called. So he ran away into the mist. He just kept running until he passed out in the middle of the mist. he managed to survive the mind-alteringness of the mist. However, the corpse that he brought with him, because he didn't want there to be evidence that he killed somebody, was in the mist, apparently reanimating the corpse, causing him to wake up and instantly have to fight something. And instead of fighting, of course, he ran away. So, and it just so happened that he ran away to the place where the other two were meeting, and that wasn't just coincidence. I had to run away from an enemy that was chasing me. And I had to run the opposite direction, so that was the direction I went. So...
Hashtag metagaming, but with good excuses.
But I just sort of ran away from the enemy that was about to kill me, so I went back into the protected barrier, and I went to the nearest building because that was the next thing that I had to do, and they were there. So then after that, we went on the train after I got cleaned up and had a mental breakdown, and we're on the train heading back when something happened. The train conductor said that there was something in the way and he stopped. That was basically all that happened.
You get an inspiration, man.
And I will click the thing on my sheet to make the little dragon symbol appear.
Yeah, I used mine up.
Okay. So,
did we get fully healed is the next question.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I lost a lot of health.
Yeah, but you guys level up. What happens in games when you level up?
Yeah, but I was attacked by a civilian and lost a lot of health.
Yeah, but it'll level up afterwards.
Okay.
You're fine. You have your shit.
I'll go with it, but I'm just bringing up that I did get attacked this day, so I didn't get a long rest. But if you're giving it to me, I'll take it.
I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Okay, so, who has dark vision again?
I do.
Me and Matt. That's it.
How long? 30 or 60 feet?
Mine is 60 feet. Mine is just regular.
Okay.
60.
Well, you guys, I'm not gonna get you to roll a perception for this because it's just a long. It's you're not gonna have to roll. It's a tunnel. If you're looking ahead, you will see this. If you have dark vision.
Okay.
You see two pretty halfway large, not medium shapes. Kind of looks humanoid from that distance. It's like just out of your sight line. But it looks like it's a bit too... How do you say that? It has too pointy edges. Too many pointy edges to be like human. But it is looking like it's walking upright. And it is appendages, yeah. So it is coming for you.
Does it look familiar?
You can do a nature roll if you want.
I was more asking if it looks like the thing that I just created.
Oh, no.
Okay. I will roll a nature because I am attempting to discern that, but I was asking that specifically. Okay, I got a 21.
It's not the thing you made.
Okay. But does it look... Since I got a 21, I may as well ask. Does it look like something that I know what it is?
You're not sure what it is. But you have heard tales of it. Like miners have encountered it before.
Oh, so this is like a thing that lives in the underground.
A thing.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, it's currently 60 feet away. It's a low blurring speed. Oh well. Currently 60 feet away. It's coming for you guys. I'll give all of you a turn.
It's coming straight for us. I have no clue because I can see it.
I'm saying it's going to use its movement. Now it's 30 feet away. And now everybody can see them nicely through the lantern. But you and Matt and Olaf, you get one turn since you can see them when they were 60 feet away. So you can
Okay.
do one turn if you want.
Are we inside the locomotive or are we outside the
It's
locomotive?
it's basically just it's a cart in the front with an engine in it, and it's just a bunch of carts with no roof.
Okay, so it has no roof. Gotcha.
It has no roof. You can literally just stand up and start shooting at the thing if you want.
Okay.
It's just a bunch of carts being dragged. It's very uncomfortable. It's made of metal. There's not even nice sitting areas. This is made to smuggle merchandise mostly. The only seat in the place is the conductors or the engineer or whatever you want to call them.
Okay. Is there like an engine thing that is multiple feet high?
No. Pretty small. The train is almost like leveled. It's the same height all the way through.
Okay.
If you had asked earlier, the conductor would have said it's because so he can reach the knobs. He's very short.
Gnomes.
He's not a gnome.
It's just short.
Yeah. He's a race you haven't seen before.
Interesting. Okay. Is there anything on the tunnel walls that I can climb?
Well, it's dirt. You want to look for like
Like
roots and shit. You would have to roll an investigation.
I'm looking for like a platform or something.
Well, it's a pretty straightforward tunnel. It's
Okay.
about 30 feet high.
So I can't cheese the fight. Okay. Okay. I guess how far away is it? 30 feet?
Well, currently right now it's 60 feet away. You and Olaf have one turn, and then they're 30 feet away.
Okay, I will prepare
Is it hostile?
Yeah, I assume it is. But my character would know that this thing is probably hostile because of what I know about it. But I'll just prepare a whip strike, I guess, if it gets within my range, which is 10 feet.
10 feet, right? Yeah.
I will do
Olaf?
nothing else.
60 feet away.
Actually, I can do something else, since I have a full turn. I will use my bonus action to hide.
Okay, roll stealth.
Firebolt. I assume that hits.
I got a 23 on myself.
You got a 26 firebolt? Yeah, that just hits. Nah, I'm kidding. It hits.
2 damage.
Are you hitting the one on the right or the left?
Left.
Left. -2. Damage is down. Okay. By this point, the creatures are now in the headlights of the train so everybody can see them. And it's time to roll initiative.
No. Oh, so those are the things you were shooting at. I had no idea.
Rolled well for once.
Not surprising.
I didn't select my token. I got a 9, not a 19.
9.
Noin.
It's Paul Blart.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use this
Powerful.
token.
It's too powerful.
I haven't made a sheet for the guy you're currently on travels in the conducting with.
Oh, that's the
So I'm
conductor.
just gonna do this, just to get his picture up. Yeah, that's the train conductor. Yeah, and then I'm gonna roll his die, the train conductor.
I thought it was the bad
Conductor.
guy.
No, 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 no.
And if it was the bad guy, we would never win.
He got an 8. Yeah, you guys could never have defeated Blarpool.
No,
That's
it's immortal.
actually not. That's actually not. That's actually not possible for you guys to do.
You have
But
to
then
crit
again,
him.
he can't defeat you guys either. So that's cool. Guys, that's the conductor. Just gonna fuck me.
What about the bad man? Where is the
Ugh.
bad man?
Work, you piece of shit.
But we need a bad man.
Pull blood is strong.
Old blood is strong, man.
A blood pool, I mean.
Blarpool. But he's not here.
Copyright, you know.
Yeah, copyright. Okay, so Fairwin, you get another turn.
And about big spell. Make an intelligence save, genius.
Okay.
Pretty smart.
Yeah. And how that spell works,
Pretty dumb.
it can't take reaction until the end of his next turn. And it must choose to take an action, move, or bonus action on its turn.
An action move, so it has to move. It can't do anything else but move.
Read.
Read.
It must choose whether it gets to move an action or a bonus action. It gets only one of the 3.
Okay, so it can only do one thing. Okay, cool. That's cool. How much damage did you take? 8.
8.
Are you still going for the guy on the left?
I don't like that guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
so there's more than one of the things.
There's 2 of the things. Okay. So that's the guy on the left, so he can only do one of the things, which is he's gonna move up to the train, so he's fairly close to the conductor now. But he can't do anything else. So Kronk. You see 2 large creatures with tendrils. They have many legs. They look like shit. Basically huge bugs.
Huge box.
You have seen these things before underneath fridges and radiators. No, you haven't. In bookshelves.
No.
But smaller. These are
So-
bigger.
Silverfish.
No, they're not silverfish. It's cockroach. Yeah, esque.
Millipede.
Colpole?
Turns to the conductor and says, Kronk assumes these are not passengers as well, right?
What the hell do you think? Do they look like passengers to you?
Kronk is not sure. What do you define as a passenger?
Not this.
Kronk
do
spends
you
his
need-
whole turn talking.
Do you need Kronk to remove these passengers? It's not passengers.
Sure.
All right.
No, he would like you to hug them.
We just wanna hug.
Kronk will approach one of them. That's closest, I guess.
Are you gonna hug it?
I'm gonna hug it with my mace.
It's gonna bonk
Okay.
it.
Your mace? You have a mace now?
Or a hammer.
Oh,
Means.
yeah, whatever.
It's bludgeoning weapon.
Oh,
He hits it with his fat
it's-
face.
22 hits, man.
Cool. It's 8 damage. Got the +3.
8 total?
Yep.
Minus 8. Oh, the tokens are just there for initiative, dude.
I don't know where we are, so I'm close to that guy.
You're in the tunnel. Jackson. They haven't seen you. But then again, you are a few carts back. You're about 10 feet, 15, you're about 20 feet away from the things. I mean, the closest thing. The one that's trying to eat the conductor currently.
Okay. I stand 10 feet behind Kronk. No. I stand directly behind Kronk. and I attempt to hit whatever it is with my whip.
Your whip. Yeah. Well, that's a ready action. So you can whip it 2 times if you want.
Okay.
Or would that ready action be nullified since he moved?
It would be
I
nullified
know.
since it's my turn, but if you were
Okay.
going to give it to me, I would accept it.
No, well, that's why I asked. So no, you can only whip it once.
Okay.
But yeah, 16 hits.
Poof. For 7.
Minus 7 damage. That's looking like shit by now. Bidek.
Vitek has. She's not so very nice bugs. I like to stay away from them. They don't seem to be very clean things. Toll the Dead, Wisdom save of DC 15.
Wow, they actually have a +1 to wisdom. Not that that
Nope,
helps.
I aimed at the one that had already been damaged, so 10 whole necrotic.
It's pretty fucked now.
And that's all I can. Well, that can I? No, that's all I can do.
Okay. So yeah, and the conductor. He's gonna take a swing at it. So you guys haven't seen the thing before, but underneath, like right on the side of his seat, he has like it looks like a spear with an axe on the end of it.
Halbart.
Like yeah, basically like that. It's
Dumbo.
it's about 3 times as tall as him. It's almost as large as a normal human. And then he's gonna whack at it, and he's gonna miss horribly.
Too bad.
And then he's gonna shit, Scarl, get over here. And you can see the lizard that he keeps with him in the seating area of his the engine jumps up, jumps underneath him, and he starts riding the lizard towards the other one near the end of the tunnel. And that's his turn. So the other guy is gonna run over to the conductor. Which means Bronk, you need to do a dexterity saving throw.
No.
No.
So then, yeah, so you want to take half damage.
What's he doing?
I'm gonna take a dexterity saving throw for the lizard that the guy is riding. He makes it easily. Plus. He takes 7 acid damage as the creature in the back spews acid down the tunnel. And let's see if his friend. What the oh. Well, he made a save, but he's gonna die anyway, so the thing right in front of you just disintegrates and falls on the ground while it's slowly, like, disappearing from the acids.
Damn.
Play a win.
Is it 2 or 1 left?
1.
1. Firebolt.
Hits.
9.
The damage is down. Is that your turn?
Yes. Oh my,
Bonk.
going through.
Okay, so what is above this creature? What's the roof like?
Dirt.
Can I
And a few-
mold?
And a few wooden.
Can I mold earth on top of the creature? So the earth falls down.
How long is your mold earth?
30 feet.
Yeah, that'll reach.
Yeah, I want to crush it with dirt.
Yeah, you can try.
I do it. It just does it.
Oh, it
Five-
just does it?
Yeah, 5 feet of dirt. Cubic.
Yeah, he can decide a 5 cubic feet to move and be like, oh yeah, that's that dirt above you, yeah, it's gonna squash you now.
Mhm.
Oh, so the cave is about 15 to 25 feet high.
Now that very section has 5 feet more.
Hmm?
Now that very section is 20 feet high.
Okay, so that's to roll 2d6 then.
Nice.
The thing falls on its head. I mean, there's a lot of dirt.
8 dirt damage.
Yeah. 8 dirt damage.
Oof.
And I want to be right in his face and square him up.
So I'm gonna make that a dexterity save to try and get away. DC 13.
My DC, wouldn't it make more sense? You know?
It's just falling dirt.
Yeah, I'm casting a spell.
Okay, what's your DC?
It's 14.
14.
And my 16.
It makes it. So it only takes, that thing makes it. So it only takes half. Now let's see if your conductor, or the thing that your conductor is riding, makes it. Which it easily does. We also only take 4 damage. So since you removed some dirt from the roof, I'm gonna make a d20 roll in the background.
No.
Oh, that's not good. Jackson.
Okay. So I move directly behind Dummy here,
Cronky croak.
and I attack with my whip.
While he protect.
The creature in front of you is dead. It's disintegrated by acid. The other one is about 30 feet away from you.
Yeah, so I move over behind Kronk because he moved up to it.
No, he didn't.
He
Yeah,
did.
it.
He used mold earth to try to bury the thing.
Yeah, but then I moved up to it. Myself.
Oh, he moved out to it afterward. Okay. Yeah, in that case, yeah. 17, that hits. Yeah, the damage is down. Is that your turn?
Yup.
Yup. Bidek, you're still scared of them being not sanitized enough?
I don't know. And I
He's
guess
a great
I could,
creature.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I forgot a thing.
yeah.
Forgot a thing.
Your sneak attack damage?
Yeah, I forgot on the other enemy too, but that's okay. The other
No,
enemy's
sneak
gone.
attack. Sneak attack is just for one attack. The first attack you hit. So not
Yeah, but
multiple.
he's my enemy. The enemy is within range of an ally. Don't I get it then?
Yeah,
Yep.
10 as well. Yeah.
Yes. So I got it.
That's 5 more.
The damage is down.
And again, all of that because I can keep spamming that at a distance. DC
beat them.
15.
They'll reach. Wisdom or int?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom.
I'm the insane
Always.
guy.
Wow, they're rolling amazingly.
Another, and this time a
Another
9.
old
damage.
9.
Yeah,
I think it's the thing is pretty close to death.
and that's all I can do.
So, you're a little conductor. Just gotta try and finish it off. He does. He hits it. So unless he hits terribly, rolls terribly, then it's dead.
Jesus Christ. We don't want to mess with any of the NPCs, they deal too much damage.
Well, you have only encountered the only NPCs you can see fighting is like people who are trained and have to be able to do that.
Mm.
For now, at least. So yeah. Plus the thing he has is not like a normal, whatever you call it, Geo.
Warhammer.
Mm. It's like a big spear with an axe on the end.
Oh, Hellbard.
Halberd, yeah. He's running around with the
Halberd.
halberd. And he does have multi-attack, but he doesn't need to. He can hit an enemy 3 times with that attack, as long as he's riding his lizard. Yeah, well, the thing is dead. So you're all out of initiative. And as soon as the thing is cleaved in half by your little conductor, he's going to look behind and he's going to look at you, Kronk, angrily.
Okay.
So I suppose you are the one that's going to clear the tracks of all this dirt, huh?
Oh, does it look real bad or what? Was it look?
Well, it's 5 cubic feet of dirt on the tracks.
Oh, yeah, Kronk can do that. More dirt. To put the dirt to the side.
That's good. That's good. Well, let everybody get into the... And you can all hear like a small drone on the top. Right above you. And you can feel small... Like, it's almost kind of snowing, only it's like small pieces of dirt falling down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time to move.
Focus. Okay, well, I'm gonna get it on top of the cart, please.
Okay. So, as your little conductor is frantically trying to start the train again, you can hear even louder rumbling. Which cart is people currently sitting in?
Well,
There's 10 carts.
close to the conductor, I guess. 'Cause that's the one that's close to it, right?
I'm at
Yeah,
cart
there's-
4.
So you're sitting like 1, 2, 3, 4.
7.
The 7th cart.
Yeah.
Okay. So Kronk.
Third.
Yeet. 3rd. Yeah, Kronk. You have to do a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, cool. Uh-huh.
That's a fail. The DC was 13, and you failed. So you take a total 6 bludgeoning damage as you get hit by a big patch of dirt. And you are now also... not grappled, but encumbered? Right?
Encumbered means he's
Uh,
No, no,
lifting too much.
no. Not
Restrained.
encumbered. You're restrained, yeah, because you're basically buried. Your cart and all the other carts behind you is now full of dirt. And the tunnel is still filling. You can hear the rumbling behind you guys.
Okay.
So, no train tours to T8 for a while at least.
I'm done with T8, so whatever.
48.
The next mission you guys have, I'm gonna make you travel to T8.
Bitch.
It's only about 25 plat to get a ticket to the frickin' airship.
Oh, just 25 flat. Yeah, we just pull it out of our ass.
And that's the cheap one. Yeah. So after a little while, a few hours longer, anybody that wants to can take a short rest.
I don't need to.
I'm fine.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, Kronk is short resting underneath a mound of dirt.
Well,
That's fine, cause the man don't need to breathe.
Yeah, well, I would try to remove it.
I could use mold dirt.
Yeah.
Shatter.
Rather.
Just cast shatter on him.
Well, your card is not full of dirt
Himself
anymore.
as well.
But you're still like you feel like you have spent like you have the same feeling as you have spent a day on the beach. Instead of sand being fucking everywhere, there's dirt like everywhere.
Yeah, dirt doesn't bother me.
Oh.
Why would it?
Those are a well-oiled machine.
Yeah. But I know mold dirt, so dirt is technically my friend.
Well, you have a few kilograms of dirt inside of you now.
That's fine.
Well. You guys are back at T6.
Oh, that's good.
So do you guys want to do anything? Or do you guys just want to jump straight back forward into time, I guess? And
I don't
begin
really have a
the
lot
stuff?
that I can do.
That should be fun.
I can jump. That's fine with me.
Where are
That's
we
fine.
jumping?
We jump it.
If you don't have anything you want to do, no.
But where are we jumping?
You're jumping
T6.
back to... No, not T6.
Oh,
you're
wait,
jumping...
or-
You're jumping ahead of into time, and you're in the middle of the missing kids investigation again.
Oh, okay.
Because we went back in time because not everybody was here. And we wanted to do the missing kids with everybody. But I can't be bothered to make more shit. Well, the time phrase, it's been too long now compared. We can't fit in even more stuff in the timeline, if you want to say that. And hopefully Lonnie will join us soon. I'm gonna ring her, and I'm gonna take a piss and get another beer.
Okay.
You guys are in the tavern. You're at home. You're sitting around and eating breakfast. The little girl is there, and she is
Good.
holding the tiger as a little plushie.
Cute.
Oh, how adorable.
And just went quiet. Everyone just became quiet.
Yeah, we don't have a lot to talk about.
Currently, no.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do? If you don't remember, you have interrogated the kid. She has given you a description of the house and approximately where it is. If anybody wants to do a recap or needs a recap on what the missing kids is all about, we can do that.
Yeah, I need a complete recap because I have zero idea about that.
Yeah, technically
we
he
spoke to
wasn't
two
there. His
kids.
character was there, but he wasn't there.
You got a description
was.
of the kid-sized monster grabbing the kids, running north out of the city. We spoke to both Luther, Ike, and Jennifer. They're missing a daughter and son. We got a description of the creature because Kronk drew it.
Mm-hmm.
You're investigating a bunch of missing kids.
Yeah.
They've all been abducted. There was 3 witnesses, and they all claimed that there was a shadow creature that took their child. But it was before the bell tolled, before nighttime. And especially you, Jackson, knows that creatures cannot get inside the wall before the bell tolls.
Mhm.
Because your current escapades, you saw a creature literally slam face first into the wall during daytime, because you ran away from it.
Yup. But we already found out the answer to that. Probably a dude dressed up as a monster.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys want to do? Does anybody want to do some shopping? Do you want to go into the mist? Do you want to just get a new job to do?
Well, last time I was gonna do some stuff, but the stuff that I wanted to do is already done because it happened in the past, apparently. So I don't want to do that anymore.
I got
was-
nothing.
I was gonna try to figure out a way to travel through the mist and stuff like that, but that already happened, I guess.
Air blimp, train, or walking?
Mm. A little Jordan. Hmm. So what would be the best option, you guys?
Well, the little girl is able to make it back on foot. So there's a pretty obvious option.
Yeah,
Well,
but
she-
he had like thing with that.
Yeah, perhaps she knows things that we don't.
Well,
So
she-
it can't
she
be
already-
that far.
She already told us the location,
Mm-hmm.
so
Oh,
But that daughter that was pickpocketing, no, not the daughter. The kid that was pickpocketing me we're speaking of now or something else?
Yep. This is the kid that was pickpocketing you earlier. You recognize her?
yes. And she said that she saw other kids being taken to the house.
Hmm?
So
You guys also have a tiefling and a fireball just sitting next to you that wants to join you on your escapades.
oh yes, it's what the fuck? Who's is he? No,
Straight.
It's not
Sudden
Phil.
tiefling. Sudden tiefling.
Yeah, it's a tiefling and a fireball that
Firbolg.
found the Furbolg, yeah, that found the child for you when you asked around.
Mm.
And Furbolg almost killed the child because he was angry.
You.
yep, so I'm just waiting to see if anybody else has anything they want to do before leaving.
I got nothing.
Not particular, no.
Conk will do some minor things, but nothing worth mentioning.
Okay. So I guess we leave? Question mark?
If you wanna.
Yeah, we leave, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah.
Leave?
Yes.
Okay, you
Blink,
leave.
blink.
So Kronk, you have to do the directions because you wrote the map as the girl was describing it to you.
Yeah, I have the map of the location where the girl was.
So, as soon as you guys exit the bar, you can roll survival.
Just him?
Okay.
He takes you to the edge of the city. It's around here. You're now at the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You wish to go past the wall.
Yes.
And it was just straight up somewhere, right?
Yep. Somewhere in this area.
It was north.
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 Yep. So I guess you guys walk through the wall. You're now inside the mist again. You put your respirators on.
Yes.
Mhm.
Nope.
You don't need one.
You are
Anymore.
built in. No, wait, you can just absorb it.
Dad made sure of that.
Hmm.
One of them. Yeah. So you walk for a little bit. Maybe on a survival check.
Can I get a advantage,
No.
Mr. People?
Well, if somebody helps you.
Sure.
Sure, let me see.
I'm bad at it.
Are you sure you don't have your map upside down?
Yeah, let me see with my +7 in survival.
Well, you're not leading, so
I know.
22.
It takes a little while. But you're around, like, here, maybe.
Mm.
Nothing happens on the way. It's eerily quiet. You can't hear anything. No bugs, no cheerful little birdies chirping away. Nothing. Dead silence.
How
So
long
in
have
the
we been
distance-
walking?
We've been walking for about 2 hours. I haven't been running, we've only been walking.
I'm 500 pounds and 5 feet tall.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, it's not a lot of uphills. Currently, very flat. But it's an enjoyable walk for you. Because it's flat. In the distance, you see behind the fog it looks more like a big cabin. It looks a rundown. Like nobody has been taking care of this for a while. There's no lights, so you can't see if there's any windows, but you can see the outforming of the cabin just slowly coming through the mist. As you come a little bit closer, you can see that it's in disrepair. There's a hole in the roof, and it's pretty much it looks like shit.
I would,
shit.
I would like to make a map of this location and this
Okay.
cabin.
I can roll performance.
All right. It's 14.
Pretty good. Not their best work, but it's better than average. I can take your time, get the details in.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So I'm
But
doing
yeah.
that. What
You're
are
at the
that?
cabin. The people who want can do that would be a survival.
Yes, please. Natural 20.
Sure, I can try. 7.
You don't see shit, Faywin.
Uh,
But
Ah.
you, Bidek,
see everything.
you see everything. You can see the universe. You know that in
I know
approximately
the universe is
2.7 billion years, there's a meteorite that's heading for Middle Earth. Oh, the material plane. So, in that time, everybody will die anyways. So, what's really the big point? So, you
Just
see from the...
open up
What?
notebook. Open
What?
up notebook. 2.7 million years. There's gonna meteor strike somewhere in
Billion.
this place. Billion years. It's gonna
Billion.
yeah. It's gonna strike the material plane. How
You felt the-
enlightening.
You felt the disturbance in the force, so that's why you get that information. But the other thing you see is that from the cabin, there is a pretty well walked trail. Like, as soon as you do get out of the exit door, you can see that the trail is really, like, walked on a lot. But then it looks like the trail just disappears a few, like, 30 to 40 feet away from the cabin. Or the house, or... Yeah, the house.
hmm
But that is, for you, a pretty big sign that, yeah, somebody do live here.
No, seems like people don't go out a lot, but we do have people living here. It's good to catch the sun from time to time.
Yes, it works.
Okay, as everybody's listening to him, I attempt to sneak off without anybody noticing.
Ooh, roll stealth.
$17.
What is that? Oh, my passive doesn't spot you for that.
Oh, anybody I want to, you can do a perception. See if they spot him sneaking away.
I'm busy drawing my map, so I don't roll.
Let's see what I can roll. Boop. Nope.
You don't notice it.
I have no clue.
And no one else cares. So
We're
that's
not
good.
missing anybody at all.
And no one else
Okay,
cares, so that's good.
So where we're sneaking off to, Jackson?
I am going to go closer to the house.
Okay. Any particular spot at the house? The front door? One of the windows? Back door? Hole in the roof?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Is there a chimney?
Yeah.
Okay. I climb the house.
Yep, you do that easily
Okay.
with your skills. Nobody knows how you do that easily, but you do.
Okay. So, am I capable of fitting in the chimney?
No,
Of course not.
absolutely not.
You are what? What the fuck? What do you think?
Okay, perfect. I examine the roof. Are there any structural weaknesses in the roof?
I'll be an investigation.
Okay. Sounds
Unless
like
you have like carpenter tools, isn't that a thing? Or woodwork tools?
Both.
Okay.
let's see. I have expertise in or proficiency in land vehicles. Can I drive this house away?
No. It's not a
Yeehaw.
camping house. It's not a camping wagon or whatever it's called. As far as you know, you don't see any wheels on it, so you're pretty sure you can't drive it away. But you're not sure. You
There's
haven't
n-
checked for wheels, but you think you haven't seen any wheels so far.
There's no steering wheel, so I cannot drive it away. Okay.
You haven't been inside, so you don't know if there's a steering wheel, but you haven't seen any wheels on the outside so far.
Fair enough. So,
So for all we know, there can be a steering wheel inside.
investigation. A total of 9.
You don't see any structural damage. I mean, what's your intelligence?
My intelligence is 14, so +2.
14. Yep. So you don't see any structural damage, but you do know that the further you go towards the big hole in the roof, the woodwork would be weaker. Like around the hole. Because that's just, common sense.
Okay. So I will climb back down the house because apparently, well, I'm not gonna crash through the house. Like, I was looking for something that I could easily remove. But if I don't see anything like that, then I will just climb down the front of the house and try the doorknob.
You can try to open the door.
Yep.
Okay. It's locked.
Okay. Since it is locked, and we're out in the middle of the wilderness, I will use my intelligence to tell me that there may be a trap on the door in case a creature tries to come in. So I will examine the door for traps.
Okay.
So that's
Do the roll.
another
Don't
investigation.
you have a special roll for that?
Sorry?
Don't you have a special roll for that?
Let me check.
I think you can use your Thieves tools for that.
What does second story work give me?
Basic climbing speed.
Oh, that's the climbing speed?
I don't think so.
And the fast hands allows me to do things quickly with a bonus action, but
Yeah, so
nothing
second bonus
much
action,
else.
you could say that as.
No, it's basically I can choose to like interact with something as a bonus action instead of. Okay.
Okay, so it will be a straight investigation.
That is what that would be.
Mhm.
12.
Well, you're not sure, but you do see, like, when you just look inside of the... you don't see anything on the outside. But when you look inside of the keyhole, you're pretty sure you can see some sort of string, but you're not completely sure. It's not in the keyhole, it's on the other side. You do have dark vision, so...
Okay. So I have dark vision, so I can look through the keyhole you told me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I
you
will-
see something that maybe looks like a string, but you're not completely sure.
Okay. My instincts will tell me. Let me see. I will attempt to use. Oh, I was just messaging Lonnie. That's why I seemed distracted.
Is she here?
She just shrugged at me, so I don't know. You can try ringing her again, but I don't know if she can show up or not. So, what my instincts will tell me is to use my thieves' tools to attempt to reach through the keyhole to get at that string without opening the door.
Okay.
So can I attempt
What
to
does
do
a
that?
thief, What does a thief tool contain?
It
Pick
Just a
contains
bunch of lockpicks?
hooks and such.
it contains lockpicks and it contains things to disarm traps.
It does?
Yes, it
Yes,
does
yes.
contain things to disarm traps.
Okay. Okay. You can try and reach the string.
Okay.
So
And that's
roll
what I
me a
do.
thief tools.
Okay. I was just wondering if you were going to get me to roll these tools. Okay. 14 total.
Okay. Yeah. You managed to reach the string. The thief tools has like a long, really long piece of metal, really thin. So go through the keyhole with it, and you're at the string. Do you pull it?
What I attempt to do is use a sharp implement to sever the string without opening the door.
Oh wait, a thing you should mention is like tense. Is a string like strung tense?
I'm assuming it is, otherwise I wouldn't see it. But
You're trying to cut the string.
yes,
Okay. With the 14, yeah, you cut the string. You're held. Boing.
and then since nothing instantly happens, I remove my thieves tool from the door and I move away from the door and wait like 2 minutes. So you can cut back to those guys, whatever they're doing.
So what are you guys doing?
I don't think we should just break and enter into someone's house. That would not be very nice.
No, he's kidnapping kids, so
Well, yes, that's not very nice indeed.
To be
but-
fair, you don't know it's the same house. I'll just say that
Yeah.
out of character.
But yes, how sure can we be this is our perpetrator?
Did I finish my painting, by the way?
Yes.
I look at this house and the other abandoned house that I also have drawn, and see the differences.
Yeah, there's none of the houses are alike.
Okay.
At least most of the houses inside of the city is the same, so it looks like just a bunch of copies. One is better than the other. One is bad, one is good.
Right. Well, then Kronk will go to the others and say, Kronk think we should at least knock on the door.
Yes, at least.
You knock on the door.
Yep.
Is this the
No
same
one
door
answers.
that I am at, or a different door?
Then you move away.
I said I moved back from the door, but I'm not like a mile away from it. I'm just like a few feet away from the door in case like an axe head like hit the door or something. That's
Hey,
what I
well,
was waiting
you're still-
for, but
If
I don't know.
Kronk wants to look for you, he can roll the perception.
Only
okay,
if
yes, I
he's-
am still hidden to be fair. That's fine.
Well, if he's not in the line of sight of the door, then
Yeah, you did say you did this at the front door, and this I'm guessing this is the door that Kronk walks up to knock on.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, you knock on the door. Nothing happens. You just hear knock knock.
You hear a whisper. There was a trap on that door, I think. You might want to move away from it.
Do I recognize this whisper?
Yes.
Do I know where it comes from?
No. But you know whose voice it is.
Ah, Fat Man, are you inside there?
Step away from the door. I'm trying to save his life potentially.
He's a robot. If he gets hit where his heart is, he won't die.
Alright,
Potentially.
Kronk steps 1 feet away from the door.
You're
By
1
the
feet
way,
away
has-
from the door.
Has anything happened to the door yet?
No.
Okay, I poke out. I let everybody see me since everybody approached the door, I assume.
Ah, there you are, friend. I was already worried about you.
How did you get from there when you were inside?
I wasn't
I think he never was.
But Kronk heard the voice inside. Pretty sure.
Okay, the doorknob is still locked, correct? Okay. I use my thieves' tools to attempt to open the door.
Roll the thief tools.
If everybody
Okay.
allows me, since people were saying we shouldn't break in, but
Well, you're not breaking anything.
technically,
And it's-
disarming a lock is considered breaking and entering. But,
Nah, you're not breaking anything.
but, because if someone has a security measure on their house and the security measure is active and you disarm it, that is considered breaking and entering, at least in reality. Whether or not that is the case in this world is a different story. But
Yeah, you have heard this click many times before. You hear the satisfying little click that tells
Right.
you that the door is now unlocked.
I saw a spring on the other side of this door. You want to open it, go ahead, but I'll be standing back. And I move a sufficient distance away, like 10 feet.
Okay, I can open the door. Yeah, Bite pushes the door open.
Okay.
The door swings open.
See? Nothing to be afraid of.
Does he get hit by an axe?
No,
Does he get hit with a shotgun blast?
no.
Okay. I will wait for
It
him
is-
to enter the building before I do anything else.
Okay. You
Right.
entered the building, Budek.
Yep.
As you enter the building, you can see in the roof there's a big anvil that says 1 ton on it, hanging in the roof, right on the inside of the door.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, that would have been nasty.
It's still hanging there.
Good thing it didn't work then.
I guess
Well,
cutting
are
that
you-
little string made the anvil stay in place. Okay, good.
Are you guys gonna come, or do I have to introduce you to my new friend, Mr. Anvil?
Talking to me?
Oh, you all all you
Yeah, he's talking
guys.
to everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, as a joke, Mr. Anvil. He likes to hang around, apparently.
Kronk steps in and sees
Ah.
the anvil, right?
Mm.
Kronk thinks it would be better if that didn't hang around and throw my warhammer at it.
Okay. You throw your warhammer at it. It
I make
falls
sure.
down.
Yeah, I make sure I'm not beneath it.
Okay, you do. Are you making sure that Budek is not underneath it?
No.
Bidek would have already moved away from it.
Okay. So the warhammer hits the anvil. You can hear the satisfying clunk of metal hitting metal, and the anvil drops straight down, and it makes it's kind of like standing like a sinking ship into the wood now.
Oh, that's just rude.
It's embedded
Yeah,
in
the-
the floor, basically.
Yeah, the floor is even more ruined now.
Oh, that's just rude. Kronk, that's no reason to do that.
So
Why
whoever
not?
didn't enter yet has to like climb over the anvil now to get in.
I would have entered, but I didn't say
Okay.
so. I guess that's me.
I didn't enter either because I thought that there was a trap, so I would have
Yeah,
waited
you
until I
don't,
thought
you
it
don't
was
have
safe.
to roll anything, but you have to like make a little taller step to get over it because it's like right in the doorway.
So it's basically difficult terrain if we try to escape. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it is embedded in the floor.
It is.
So, are you guys even looking around?
I walk
Sure.
in,
Yeah.
and I go, well, so much for the element of surprise. And I just walk past it, looking at
Hmm.
Kronk, since I know that he probably smashed it.
I'm too
As
weak.
soon as all you guys are inside, you can all see an ancient black dragon. No, I'm just kidding.
Hell yeah.
That would be awesome.
Level up immediately.
It would be awesome if it was a painting of an ancient black dragon, and that's why we saw it.
It is.
Awesome.
It's very ruined.
Yeah,
Like
so
it has some water damage on it, and it's torn a bit.
yeah, it's not worth
You
anything.
see a nice painting over your first plan of entry, over like the fire area. So it was probably a very nice painting of a black dragon once upon a time. So you're basically straight in the living room. There's a few ruined couches. It looks like this used to be a nice home, maybe once. It's an open concept with the kitchen and living room in one. The kitchen looks like it hasn't been used for a while. For what you know, for what you can see, there's like plates with like molded food in it. There is a stairway, very rickety stairway, and it looks like nobody should walk on it, at least upwards. And there's like a small area behind the kitchen and the living room that you guys can't see right now because you're not there.
Well, seems like the stairs won't be holding my weight, or concrete for that matter.
Let's send Jackson.
I'm pretty light.
Yeah. There's only one of us currently playing that is lighter than like 500 pounds.
Think light thoughts.
Because one is a giant turtle, one is a metal man, and one is a unnaturally obese human.
Yes. Well, technically it's not. It is unnatural, but technically humans can reach this
get what I
weight.
A magically obese person.
Fair enough.
So you enter the home, you can also, everybody can smell except Kronk. Can smell like molded food and rotting, like wet wood. The smell of wet wood and old food.
So we see a way up. Do we see a way down? From our current point of view.
Not from your current position, no.
I'll go. Well, this place won't explore itself. And I attempt. So, there's a staircase, right? Is it
Hmm?
partially broken?
Well, some of the the thing you would hold on to as you walk up and down.
The banister, yeah.
The banister is pretty. That's lying on the floor.
Mhm.
But other than that, the stairway just looks like it. You shouldn't walk on it. Like it's really old, rotted wood.
Okay.
You can smell it. You can look at some of the pieces from the steps are like missing,
Okay. Yeah,
and they're
so
cracked down on themselves.
it's
That
derelict.
is rotted away over time.
It's- Okay. So, can I see the top of the stairs? Like,
Yeah.
is the top of the staircase like hidden by a wall, or could I climb up the side of the staircase and just be at the top?
You can climb up on the side of the stairways, but you wouldn't reach the top. No, you would reach the ceiling first. As you look up the stairway, you can see, like on the top, it's flat. It's normal, and you can also see the hole in the roof, which is probably why the stairways are ruined because of water damage.
Okay. So, the ceiling is in the way of me just bypassing the staircase. I have to walk up the staircase. Okay. Gotcha. Because I was going to attempt to just bypass the staircase, but I guess I can't do that. So, I'll just... I'll just climb the staircase. Why not?
You're gonna walk up the staircase.
Yeah. I have a
Okay.
decent dexterity saving throw, and I know I'm agile in character, so I'll just walk up, and if something starts to break, then I'll just try to go faster.
Are you thinking light thoughts while you walk up the staircase?
Basically, yes.
Are you thinking of feathers and leaves?
I'm thinking of clouds.
Okay. Yeah. You walk up the staircase. You can feel it like it starts to give away underneath your feet. You can feel like this is not safe at all. You can hear the cracking of wood. All of you guys can hear this as this large man is walking up the stairway. But you're at the top.
Okay, good. As I'm running away from whatever enemy is up here, it's gonna break, obviously. That's what's gonna happen. So, yeah, I'm upstairs. Okay. What's up here?
Small hallway. With 3 doors in it. 2 on the right, 1 on the left.
Okay. I go up to the nearest one and I attempt to walk stealthily, just in case there is a thing that's still here that didn't seem threatened by the anvil falling.
Well, roll a stealth.
Okay.
And as you stealthily walk into the hallway, what are you guys doing?
Kronk would like to look for a basement because in 90% of cases, the basement does all the nasty stuff in it.
That is quite true. I would call it more like 99.8% of the cases. Yeah, so that's an investigation roll.
16.
Look around. Looks like it's run down, abandoned. You can see the nice little painting on the wall. You can see the furniture. You can see the cooking pots full of molded food in it. Looks like somebody made coffee quite a long time ago. And the floor is covered in this horrible looking carpet.
I remove the carpet. What's underneath?
It was probably
Hatch.
It was probably stylish in the 70s, but not anymore.
Probably. There's a hatch underneath the carpet.
Oh, of course.
Of course it was.
Classic. All right.
But then again, how did it get the carpet over the hatch if it's inside? Nobody asked that question.
Kronk believe he has found the entrance to where we need to go, says he out loud.
Well, that's good.
Fat man, are you still here?
I am sneaking in a different location, so no, you don't see me. And
No,
I don't
I'm just-
respond because I'm attempting to be stealthy.
All right. I will wait here then. On top of this hatch.
I mean, a robot can more easily wait than a person. I mean, it's not like there's much worry about time if you can just
Mhm.
repair yourself.
I got time.
I mean, this house would turn into soil before you would die.
Most likely.
Probably. So, Olaf, you doing anything? Or just giving Kronk a thumbs up for finding the hatch?
I guess we go. I'll just chill in there till someone else does something.
Okay.
I guess I would draw a map of this floor.
Of course you would.
While I wait.
Of course you would.
Yep.
So, as he's drawing his map, Jackson, what are you doing? You're stealthing away. You have a 19.
Nope.
Yep.
So, I attempt to go to the first door. Is it closed? Open?
It's cracked. Like it's open a little bit. So will we the first door will be on the right for you.
Okay. So, I gently place my hand on the bottom of the door near the hinge and just sort of very slowly open the door.
Roll a sleight of hand as he very slowly opens the door.
Okay, 20.
You open the door.
Okay. Door open. What do I see in the room?
Looks like it was a bedroom at one point. You can see like the frame of a bed, a small nightstand, and
Okay.
of course the chamber pot underneath the bed frame.
Okay. Do I see any living creatures, including pests such as spiders?
That will be an investigation.
18.
You see a few spiders and a few cockroaches and a few snails on the walls. You also see something shiny in the chamber pot.
That's not suspicious at all. Okay. I walk slowly into the room. And I grab one end of the bed frame and I pull it so that way one of the legs touches the chamber pot just to make sure that it doesn't blow up.
You hear everybody can hear the scratching of wood against wood. The leg touches the chamber pot. You can only hear like a sudden like dong as you touch the chamber pot.
Okay. Apparently it didn't blow up. So I'm 70. That's more appropriate. 70% sure I won't instantly die from touching it. So I will touch the chamber pot to see what is inside.
You just touch the chamber pot on the outside, or you're actually reaching a hand down to see what's the shiny thing?
I'm like picking it up. The chamber
You're picking
pot.
it up. Yeah, you picked it up.
Okay. Do I see
It
what
smells
is inside?
horrible.
Okay. Perfect. Do I see anything inside?
You only see the faint glimmer of what you initially saw. Inside of the gunk. Whatever's
Oh.
left.
It's inside the gunk. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I turn it upside down and just pour it on the floor next to me.
Do dexterity save.
Perfect. 16.
Yeah. You just managed to jump away as the miscellaneous glove inside reaches the floor and all over. So you don't get anything on you.
Oh. Thank you for your consideration instead of just making it go on me. Okay. Yes, my character would have cared about that.
Well, you have good reactions.
Fair enough.
It's like dropping a knife when you're cooking. It's like, oh fuck.
Okay. I splatted it on the floor.
Yep.
Do I see like it's how liquids sort of spread out? Do I see it spreading out in like a thing in the middle?
Yeah.
Do I see what the shape of it is?
Yeah, it's a silver piece.
Okay. I will. If whoever had it last was willing to put it in a chamber pot full of gunk, I don't think they need it or want it anymore, so I will reach one of my daggers into the gunk and just lift it out.
Yeah. You have a smelly silver piece.
I know somebody who is able to magically clean things, so I may
You're
consult
pretty
him
sure
later.
it's a silver piece because it has the same form and size of a silver piece. It's a little bit shiny, but it's more blackened out by now. It looks like a black silver piece, basically.
Well, I do know somebody who can clean these things,
Mm.
And I'd be willing to give it to him if he just wanted to clean it. So,
I'm a nice guy.
So you're gonna
At
walk
times.
around balancing the silver piece on the dagger?
sure, for now.
Okay.
Do I hear them calling up to me? Because Kronk said that he would yell up to me.
Well, you can roll a perception.
Okay, fair enough. 13.
Nah. He yelled as soon as like when you were dragging the the bed frame, so we didn't hear him.
Oh, okay. Well then, I will leave my dagger next to the door that I just came out of, that has the gunk on it. And I will move stealthily to the next door.
Yeah, you still have your 19.
Okay.
Next room will be your left. That's the single door.
Okay. So is it open or locked or?
Oh, it's closed.
Okay.
You try to open it?
I do try the knob, yes.
Yeah, it's unlocked.
Okay. I do a similar thing. I get down on the ground next to the door, and I push on the bottom of the door frame. After I've turned the knob to open it just a tiny bit.
Yep.
And then I push it open slowly.
Roll a sleight of hand.
Not as good as last time. 11.
You guys downstairs hear something heavy falling on the floor from upstairs. As you push this door, it literally is so decayed that it falls off its hinges and it falls onto the ground. And it's like, wow, a lot of dust that's like floating up in the air.
Okay, I quickly glance inside to see if there's anything moving after that happens.
A few bugs are scurrying away.
Nothing else that I notice?
Nope. This
Okay.
is a study. A lot of books, a lot of papers. A very comfy chair with a really nice round table. You can see like a cognac glass sitting on it.
Okay. I will examine to see if there are any hidden creatures before I enter.
Like invisible creatures.
As in, trying to hide somewhere in
They
there.
roll a perception.
17.
Yeah. Doesn't look like there's anything trying to hide.
Okay.
Except the cockroaches, and you see a few cockroaches and snails trying to run away from the door and just slamming down. You see that one cockroach was not as lucky, so he's dead now.
I pick up the cockroach.
The dead one?
Yeah.
Okay. You have a dead cockroach in your inventory.
Okay.
Mushed cockroach. Flattened cockroach.
Waste not, want not.
You're gonna eat it, aren't you?
If I go into a hungry rage, I will eat it in an attempt to not eat my friends. So, yeah. So, I will examine the room to see if there's anything valuable here.
Just glancing,
Sort of.
or you're looking through like the papers and books and shit.
I am doing an in-depth search.
In-depth search. Okay, roll an investigation.
Because this has more stuff in it than that other room. That other room was bare, so I didn't bother. 23.
The only thing that you can find that is probably of value is a silver paper opener. As you look through the papers, you can see a lot of drawings of what looks like dissected humans. It's basically a lot of human anatomy papers. They're all scattered across everywhere. Some of them are hanging on the walls. There's books on human anatomy and a lot of alchemist books. You have the feeling that the person that was having this study before was looking for a way for eternal life.
Okay. That's quite a bit of information. I will gather up all the papers and as many books as I can, given. Like, how many books are there?
A lot.
Okay. I'll take the best intact books, like the best 5 books that I can see.
You have 3 books on human anatomy and 2 books on alchemy.
And 2. And I will gather the series of loose papers.
Like from the desk, or are you ripping them down from the wall?
All of them. Down from
All
the
of them.
wall, everything.
Okay. So this is gonna take a while. So Kronk and Faywin, are you doing anything?
Oh yeah, I'm drawing.
You're drawing, Faywin.
Anyone check the hatch yet?
Nope.
Can I check it?
I'm standing on top of it.
Okay, then I can't check it.
You can try.
He's like 600 pounds.
You can ask him kind of the move.
He's busy drawing though. He's busy drawing though.
So you're just standing there doing nothing.
Is there anything in the room?
There's a kitchen, fireplace, sofa.
I guess I go around search the house, don't know for where it's not being searched.
Okay. Roll an investigation.
12.
You don't find anything major. You find, like in the kitchen area, you do find some canned food, like canned meat, fruits, vegetables, and the rest of the food is literally just like molded, gone. You do, on the other hand, when you walk into the passage stairway, there's a little bit of an opening with like a dining table in the middle. You can see some silverware. And in one of the corners in the room, there is a blanket, a small pillow, and a very dirty, halfway destroyed stuffed kitty cat. It's a teddy bear, but it's a kitty.
I wish I had a Mendana. But I guess it's too broken for that.
It just looks old and dirty. One of its eyes are missing. The tail is halfway ripped up.
Like the intestines ripped out, the fur in it.
Oh, it's some of the. It has a few holes in it, so you can see like the cotton is poking out here and there.
I'll clean it and take it in the bag. Maybe it is little girls.
You have a kitty cat plushie.
Kitty cat plush. Prestigitation clean.
Yep, it's clean, but it's still kind of broken.
I can ask Turtle if he can fix it. I'll go find a turtle.
He's currently a cardboard cutout.
Okay, I'll go to the cardboard cutout of the turtle till he's not a cardboard cutout anymore.
I'm guessing you're switching machines, so that's going to take a while.
He's taking a shower in washing machines.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
as we've determined, cardboard cutouts, we can manipulate them if they have a spell that you need them to use.
I basically just asked him to fix the plushie, and he's a nice guy, so I assume he would do that.
I don't know if he has mending.
He has money.
Okay. So
I can
you're
check.
standing in front of the cardboard cutout, and can you please mend this?
Yep.
And the plushie is holding it. It's still missing an eye, but all the holes where the cotton was poking out is gone. Tail is reattached.
I'll
Looks
take
nice.
one of my extra buttons because every coat has extra buttons.
That is true. For some reason, they do.
And I'll try to get the second eye, basically, with that.
So you're sitting down and you're doing this a little bit. That would be a tinker tool check.
So intelligence.
Yeah.
17.
You managed to get it on pretty good. It's not the same button, but
It works.
it works. So it has two different color eyes now.
That's cute. There.
And you can
that's what I
feel
do.
it after Bidak repaired it. It's a lot more fluffy.
Yeah, I do that. I'll wait for Krog to do something with the hatch. Or anyone do
Oh.
something with the hatch.
Jackson.
Yup. Do I gather all the papers?
Yeah, well,
Perfect. Okay. So, I'm hoping that one of my companions will be able to discern at least something from some of this stuff. Hopefully. If not, I'm sure we could find an eager buyer back in town for some of this stuff. So, I will go to the final room, and I will sneak.
that's another sneak.
Sneak. 26. No
Great.
big deal.
Pretty well hidden. Yeah. They're at the door.
Okay, is it unlocked? Open?
It's the same as the other room. It's like it's not cracked, but it's like the locking mechanism is not like hinged.
Okay.
So you can see the door frame.
I will turn the knob, push it a little bit, and then I'll push it slowly. Open.
Stuck a little bit.
Sorry?
It's stuck.
Oh, it's stuck? Okay. I will use my weight to heft the door open.
Roll on athletics with advantage because you're so fucking heavy. I'm guessing you're
And-
just kind of leaning into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah, then
Um,
it's athletics at advantage. Yeah. 14. Yeah. You hear a creak as the door opens, and it's halfway almost slams into the other side.
Okay. I attempt to stop it before making too much noise.
Yeah, you manage.
I look in the room.
Looks like a storage area.
Do I see any moving, living, or hiding creatures?
Nope.
Perfect. I will-
Basically a big broom closet.
Okay.
You can see a lot of like jars with stuff in them.
Okay. I know alchemists value things that are in jars, so I will investigate to see if I recognize any valuable alchemic ingredients.
Okay.
If I can.
Investigation.
18.
With the 18, all of the jars you can see, they're filled with body parts. You can see a hand in this jar, an eye or two in that jar, a tongue, some teeth,
Do they all appear to be
finger,
human?
legs. What?
Do they all appear to be human?
You're not sure. You can roll the medicine if you want.
6.
You're not sure.
Okay. Since I'm not sure, there is a chance that they are valuable, and therefore, I will collect all the jars.
You have a
Unless
bag of
there's-
holding.
No. I will collect as many as I can. How about that?
Okay. So I would say you have like room for. They're pretty big jars. At least most of them. Some of them are holding hands, so they're pretty big.
Okay.
Some of them are just holding like what looks like muscle tissue, maybe. You're not completely sure.
Hmm.
But you can room 1 big and 3 small, or you can get 6 small jars. But then your inventory is completely full
I'll just take a,
because it's jars. It's big jars.
I'll take
Two
1 big
stack.
one and 3 small ones. That's fine.
Okay. Anything particular you want?
I'll take. What's in the smaller ones?
Smaller ones. There's one full of teeth. There's one with a few eyes in it. There's one with tongue. One that looks like it has noses in it. Maybe a few fingers, fingernails in another. Few toes. Some of the big ones have like huger body parts, like half an arm, hand, a few hands, some feet.
No fetuses?
No fetuses.
Because if there was, I would have taken one, but.
One of
That's
them looks like it has like the lower part of a jaw.
I will take the lower jaw.
Hmm?
Is that in a bigger one or a smaller one?
A smaller one.
Okay, I'll take eyes. I'll take teeth. And I'll take foot. Sure.
Okay. Add them to your inventory.
Teeth.
Pickled teeth, pickled eyes, pickled hand, no, pickled feet, and pickled jaw, lower jaw.
Pickled body parts.
Yeah, does not smell good inside of this room.
Okay. I will take
You get-
those just in case. And it is at that point that I will go back down.
So, Videk is certainly not a carpet cutter anymore. And for your knowledge, you used mending.
I don't know if I have that spell. I tried to recall.
You do. You do. I checked
Okay,
your
yes.
spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah, he
used
had a-
mending on a.
Yeah, he had a stuffed animal that was severely damaged, and you mended it back together.
I
Yep.
assumed it was the girls, and I'm not a too bad person. So
Mhm.
If not,
So,
it will be now.
So I'm guessing you walk downstairs, Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah. As you walk down the stairs, do a dexterity saving throw, please.
I figured it was going to break when I went down.
Yeah,
18.
that was good enough. You stumble a little bit because you are currently you have a full inventory, so you're even more heavy than you usually are. But none of the jars break. So, yeah, you make it down.
Yeah, I'm like 600, 700 pounds at this point. So, yeah.
Mm.
Regular stairs might break for that. So. Somebody had to sneeze.
That's my dad.
Bless him.
Gesundheit to your dad.
Gesundheit.
So, here's what I come down with. And I tell everybody to gather in the main room to show them the stuff that I got.
Yeah.
And I'll re-picked up the dagger with the silver piece. Brought that down.
Okay, yeah.
I show
Even with
Phelan-
your 18 you manage to keep the silver piece on the side of the dagger.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So I go over to Feywin and I show him the silver piece on the dagger and I go, "Sure, if you can clean it."
Just prestidigitation on it.
Yeah. It now looks like a silver piece. It's even after prestidigitation. It does smell a little bit, but it's very faint.
Yeah, I don't think prestidigitation removes smell.
I think it does.
Clean. You can instantly clean or soil an object. No target in 1 cubic feet.
So I'm guessing it would have gotten rid of smells, bad smells, if it's like old and moldy. I'm guessing. But yeah, it smells a little bit faint of shit, but it's clean.
It's yours if you want it. Do you want it? Hello?
Hello.
I want the silver piece.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could take it unless you want it.
I said if you clean it, then it's yours.
Sure, I'll take it.
Yeah, you have you can add it in your inventory as poopy silver piece.
Nice.
I'll take that out of my inventory. My inventory is so big that my sheet actually lags if I try to add another thing onto it.
Yeah, well that makes sense because it's full now.
Like, I have to click the add item like 5 times before it works. That's how bad
If you
it is.
if you pick up anything else now, you will be encumbered.
So, I start taking out the jars that I found to show. I don't really know what these are. Anybody have more knowledge than me?
Of what in particular?
I show you a jar with a foot in it, a jar with teeth in it, a jar with eyes in it, and a jar with a bottom jaw in it.
Vidak?
Bidek just Bidek points out foot, teeth, jaw.
Yes, but are they from a person?
One or multiple?
That's what I'm asking you.
Well, let me see what I can figure out. If I were to load into the right game but didn't.
Medicine roll, my friend.
Somebody can roll it for you. Since
This is now my churn PC. Churning.
I'll do it, since I'm the one that's asking. Well, somebody already did.
22. There you go.
22.
What did he get? 22?
Yeah.
With a 22, you easily see that this is from multiple humans. The
Yes, this. Yeah,
What?
go on.
the food is definitely from. It's not like a full-grown human, maybe, or maybe it's just a lady. You can't really discern because the formaldehyde has made it the skin a little bit more wrinkly. But the foot is smaller than average. The jaw is from a full-grown man because it has a little bit of beard on it still left.
Could be a teenager.
Yeah. The eyes is it's a jar of eyes with different colors on it. The teeth, though, you definitely know that these are both adult teeth and milk teeth. Children's teeth.
Oh,
There's a big mix of them.
yeah, that's a good mix packet I'm seeing here.
Well, are they human? Or humanoid at the very least?
Human. All of it.
Well, all of them seem to be just human.
Well, you're the one who deals in the dead. I hand him the jars.
Yeah. And why
We
would I
accept the
be?
jars?
Why would I be holding those?
I don't know. Maybe you want to bury him. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. If you put it like
There's
that,
more
it would be
jars.
very smart to do, yes.
There's more jars up there if you want to try to get up there and get them.
Well, up there, you know I can't climb those stairs.
Well, if you want me to, I can go back and forth with the jars until we get them all. But that might take some time.
That... Yeah, I don't think we have the time for that.
Well, I just give you the ones that I have, and you can do with them what you wish.
Hmm,
You have a bag of holding.
I don't think so.
Oh, they're pretty big jars, even the small ones.
Hmm.
We can just leave them in the open until we come back if you want. So you don't have
You
to
also
carry
did.
them out.
You did also see in that room a big barrel of formaldehyde. By the way.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I saw something that looks similar to the liquid that's in this jar. A big barrel of it.
You would know it was called formaldehyde because it said that on the barrel in big
Okay.
text. Formaldehyde.
It said formaldehyde, if you're familiar.
I would with the medicine that I have, I guess.
Yep.
Quite so. I'm quite familiar with it, yes.
Mhm.
So
It's
I'm
usually used by richer people when they die. They drain the blood and they put in formaldehyde instead, which makes the body last longer before it starts to rot without magic.
Hmm.
It's an old, expensive tradition.
Well, either way, I'm taking them out of my inventory, so you can do whatever you want with them. Leave them behind, whatever.
Well, let's see how... I don't think the stairs are very sturdy, and I would like to at least give all those people a proper burial. But as you guys were saying, I don't think we have the time for that.
Well,
Yeah, Krog thinks we should go to the basement now. Like Krog steps
but I
already
have more stuff.
basement.
And I show him the research papers, Spydeck, and I show him,
Mhm.
like, the alchemist books and stuff.
Mama, this is not good indeed.
Apparently, it says on it that he was looking for a way to extend longevity, but I don't know the specifics, so I'll just show him.
If you want to investigate that, there will be another medicine roll.
Which I can roll.
22, same number.
22.
You can see that this guy, whoever was doing this, definitely tried to figure out longevity. Not by magical means, but by surgical means. Literally replacing body parts as they, fail.
Hmm.
You can see a lot of, like, drawings and human anatomy drawings, and there's like scribbled down like small spell works, all that kind of shit. So like you put this thing in, you cast a spell on it, and it regrows back into the body.
Mm-hmm.
But from your deduction from this medicine roll, this shouldn't work
Well,
because you're a
Awesome.
great cleric. So I'm guessing you wouldn't know about necromancy and shit like that.
a bit.
A bit, yeah. You do have told it that
Mm-hmm.
the higher necromancers usually have to embellish their soul to an item to be able to come back when they die. And that's the only way you know of. So from what you can read here, this shouldn't really work at all.
Everything seems to, well, should not be working, but well, yeah, it should just not be working.
On paper, it looks like it should work, but you know as a Grey Cleric that this shouldn't work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tell them that.
We're gonna go down in that basement and there's gonna be some weird dude with dead stuff stitched to him that's just barely living still. I can see it now. Okay.
Well, as long it can keep me up, otherwise I can't go after you guys. It's
Well,
quite a shame.
we're talking about the trap door, which is different than the stairs up.
Mm-hmm.
So, I will keep the notes and stuff in my inventory.
Yep.
Because, even if they aren't used to us, there may be some crazy dude who would want to buy them from us. And I'm guessing that I would know people who would want to buy weird things. Based on my backstory. So, I'll keep any stuff that we want to sell.
Yep.
So you guys were saying something about a door? Was that you, Kronk?
I step away from the trapdoor and point at it.
Alright. I'll check to see if it's locked, since I am the Thieves' Tools expert in the group.
I got a decent dex, but no, don't have that.
Yeah, I have specializations and stuff. So.
Oh yeah, it's locked.
Okay, do I see like a keyhole or anything?
Oh. From your deduction, this thing is locked from the inside.
Okay. So I can't like reach a thieves like a tool through to try to pry it open or anything. Like I don't have a pry bar, I don't think. Yes, I do. I have a crowbar.
Yes.
So, I'm not as strong as other people in the group, so
Yeah, but the crowbar is in the thief tools, aren't it?
No,
Burglar
you said.
pack. Right.
I have a
He got it
burglar's
from his criminal thing.
I have a
Oh.
burglar's pack that I bought with my
burglar's
starting gear.
Oh. Yeah, well, in that case, it would be athletics if it's not from the thief tools.
It's
Or
just
the burglar kit, if you can roll that.
no, it's
It is.
Okay.
it's not part of the thieves' tools, and the burglar's pack just has a bunch of items in it that we can use. So, I just pull out of my pack a crowbar and I say, "Well, this is beyond my expertise, but if someone wants to use this."
Then, well, I can think of another thing to get to the door.
Do you want Kronk to smash it open?
That was my exact train of thought.
Hey, you want to smash it open?
We're going in incognito.
Well,
I
technically,
would like
get
three.
down!
technically, the usefulness of the crowbar, or the crowbar, would
Oh,
be
yeah.
so that way you could break open the door rather than having to smash the door to pieces.
Oh, Matt, you have advantage when you use a crowbar.
I do.
You do.
Cool.
Based on
athletics
what?
with advantage then.
The crowbar. The crowbar literally says that.
That if a rogue uses it, he gets advantage?
No, whoever uses it, you get advantage when using it to pry open things.
Yeah, so athletics with advantage then.
Yeah, I don't want to use
You
it
wanna
though
try?
because other people are stronger. So
Well, Kronk? You
Who do you hand it to?
I'm just
Oh,
offering
I
it
tell
for
you.
whoever wishes to take it to try to open the trapdoor.
Mhm.
Sure, Kronk will take it.
Whoever has the stronger strength should
Not
use
me.
it.
Brain.
There's
Plus
one
two.
guy that has strength here, and his name starts with a C.
All right, Kronk, go ahead. You have a crowbar in your hands.
Carolyn?
Cool.
You can keep it if you want.
Oh, advantage of 12.
Yeah, if he has to roll again, it's 22, but his first roll is a 12.
The 12 was not good enough. You can hear it cracking, but the 22 gets it open. Yeah. So
Okay.
the thing is now open.
Right.
You can keep that if you want.
Oh. All right, Kronk will take this crowbar.
Alright, add it to your inventory. It's just a crowbar. It's not magical or anything, so nothing too
A
special.
non-magical crowbar, Kronk.
Hell yeah.
As you open the hatch, you can see a ladder going straight down.
Well, if no one wants to go first, Kronk goes.
Hey, I can't take damage. You go first.
Is it like completely vertical?
Yep.
Okay, is there a ladder there that he can try to climb?
Yeah, I did say you see a ladder.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear that part. That's my bad. I just didn't hear that part. My bad. Okay. Because I was gonna say, that hole could be super deep, and if you just jump down there, you might die. But
For all you know, it's 10,000 fathoms above the sea. Or beneath, or whatever.
Haha. Yar.
Yar. Yeah. Yar.
10,000 Leagues Under the Sea is the name of an old
Yeah,
story.
That's the name of the story. Fucking love that story. Captain Nemo.
And they
Yep.
had those big, huge metal diving suits.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You smoked seaweed.
I guess I'm going down first.
Yep.
You going on first? Okay.
If anything's gonna hurt us, it would be you that would be the best person to get hurt. So go ahead.
As you open the hatch, you can all smell a very familiar smell. You don't have to roll anything for it because
Death.
you're already immune. But you all that can smell, except Kronk, feel in the back of your head. Well, except Bidek, of course. So Faywin and Jackson, you both feel like this is a smell you're never gonna get used to.
Mm.
But of course, the Grave
Yes.
Cleric, yeah, he's used to it.
Mm-hmm.
Smells like work.
The smell of death and decay. No. So you travel down Kronk.
Sure.
It's not that far. It's about like 15 feet. And you're at the floor again.
Oh, only 15 feet. Not too bad.
Yeah.
We could have survived that fall, if need be.
It's dark, probably, right?
It's dark.
Yeah, I don't have dark vision, so.
I have
someone
dark
might-
vision.
Don't.
I cast dancing lights.
Yes, thank you. Don't fucking light a match down there.
No, I was thinking about the flashlight. You guys have flashlights.
Yes, we do.
Oh, we do.
Arcane
That might
flashlights.
hold. That might even spark. Even that can set off gases.
Perhaps.
It's
So
a
no.
magical
Ah.
flashlight.
It's
Perhaps.
fine. I'm gonna light one up.
Okay, you light the flashlight. Roll a D100.
Roll a 1 and see it blow up.
It's fine.
It's
Almost.
fine.
Almost 6.
Fine.
Yeah, but formaldehyde is explosive if it's in gaseous form, and we do know
That is
that
true.
it's here. We do know that it's here, so.
So Kronk, when you light up the flashlight, you can see a long tunnel that's going straight ahead.
Just the tunnel.
For now it is. You can see the flashlight is only like 30 feet, so yeah, you can just see the tunnel 30 feet. It's nothing else, it's just a tunnel.
But guess Kronk will wait for everyone and then proceed on.
How deep does this tunnel appear to go? Is it like a normal basement size, or is it like this is something that someone dug to hide something.
Have you climbed down the?
Well, I'll say that I climbed down, yes.
Okay. You have 60 feet of dark vision.
Yep, I do.
At the end of the tunnel, 60 feet away, you can see a huge wooden door.
Okay, not a normal basement. Cool.
Literally just a cave, a tunnel carved in. And there's a door at the end.
Can I ask, like, a world question? Does the Underdark exist in this world? Or...
Yes, it does.
would my character be aware of it?
Probably not, because you're not a miner.
Okay. Alright, so... unless anybody else is moving, like if he's moving ahead of us, like Kronk is moving ahead of us, then I'll follow him. But if he's not, then I'll just sneak up to the door to see if I can examine it.
Yeah, I was moving out.
Okay. Well, then I'll move up with him and then examine the door before he tries to do anything to it.
Okay, so I'm guessing everybody is following? Or is somebody staying behind?
I'm following.
Okay. Yep. So you're all at the door. The door is locked.
Well,
Okay.
isn't it a predicament?
So what I'll do, just to, because this seems like a place that if somebody managed to get this first, the person who lives here, if anybody, probably wouldn't want them to access it. And since he had a trap on the door, he or whomever had a trap on the door, I may as well examine this for a trap.
You're gonna roll an investigation.
Does anybody wish to help me?
Sure.
Because I will tell
Guidance.
Because I would tell you what I was attempting to do. So
Yeah, so
Hello.
guidance.
So you have
Guidance?
a D4 and advantage. You have a
Oh.
D4 in addition to advantage.
ooh,
Oof.
Doesn't seem like it's the.
it's technically a total of 7, but
This door is fine. There's nothing wrong with this door. It's just a locked door.
I literally rolled a 1 and a 2, and then on the D4 I rolled a 1. So
I'm gonna take a piss.
The gods really didn't want this to happen. Like, no,
There's-
fuck
No.
that.
Oh, Croc offers to break the lock or something.
we can be a little more subtle. So I would examine the lock before he attempts to smash it with his newfound implement I gave him.
But open it with this newfound implement.
Well, you can use it to break locks, but yeah, I get what you mean. Because that is a frequent usage of crowbars, is to break locks.
Probably be an investigation then. To see.
Yeah, to see if I can find a lock, sure, but I'll roll it if in case he asks me, and I rolled well. And if he wants me to break the lock, I'll roll a thieves' tools ahead of time.
I like that. Who rolled investigation 20?
I was looking
Why?
at the door to see if I could find a lock mechanism on the door.
Yeah, there's a lock mechanism.
Okay.
Like right underneath the handle.
So it's pretty obvious. Okay.
Yep.
So then I rolled thieves' tools to try to open it. I don't know if I had advantage or not. Probably not.
Probably not, so no.
7. Which is a nat 1.
It's not open.
Okay.
One of your lockpicks is now cracked.
I look to the turtle.
Oh, well, let me fix that up for you. Just takes a minute. The
Okay.
mending takes a minute.
Yeah, well, your lockpick is as good as new.
Alright.
Kronk stands ready with the crowbar.
I try one more time.
Okay.
12.
You hear the satisfying click.
Suppose this person isn't very rich. Makes sense. The lock wouldn't be very
Mhm.
good. So, I remove the lock from the door. And I
Remove
motion
the
to...
lock.
Well, if it's built in the door, I don't, but I was picturing like a padlock.
No, it's built in. Then who would have locked it?
I thought it was a padlock, but anyway, it's fine.
No, it's not a padlock. I would have said if it was a padlock.
Okay, gotcha. Okay,
It's a regular door.
it was just my
It-
imagination.
it is a pretty sturdy door, though. So, no.
So I motion to Kronk. It's unlocked.
Alright. I will try opening the door, but I will not go in case an animal drops on me.
Gibbity, 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 that's all, folks.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Mm. So you open the door, but I'm guessing you use like your hammer to like shove it open.
Sure.
As you shove the door open, you can all hear the ringing of a bell.
Oh,
It's like almost as you open the door of a storefront. You can hear the ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Oh,
I'm
seems like our
gonna-
jig is up, guys.
I'm gonna roll in the background to see.
I run behind everybody and I use a bonus action to hide. And I ready an action to whip if anything comes in range. If I have a turn to do so.
You all hear the ting-a-ling-a-ling. The door is open.
Do I have
Nothing.
do I have a turn
What?
or we hear the ringing? Does anything happen immediately?
Nope.
Okay. Do I have enough time to run behind everybody?
You do.
Okay,
Well,
I run behind everybody.
I will say that the tunnel is so narrow that you have time to run behind everybody. But if this was a turn, you wouldn't have time to hide because you have to like oh fuck, and like scurry.
Okay, I do run
It's
behind
very
everybody.
narrow. It looks like this is made like to just give access. Basically, it's not made spacious at all. It's not spacious.
Okay.
It's very narrow.
I don't even care if people see me running or anything. I ran
Mm.
before. They should expect me to do this.
So Kronk, I'm guessing you still have your flashlight on.
Yep, I'm shining
you're
it
now-
down the
Shining down the hallway. Straight in front of you, there is a large opening with what looks like prison cells on each side of the hallway. Right to your left, there is a door, another door. If you could smell, this smells horribly, and everybody in the tunnel can hear the scurrying of something moving. Nothing is coming at you at this moment. You can't see anything. But then again, your flashlight, Faywin, you have 60 feet of darkness.
Yep.
You see past Kronk. You can see the wall at the end. It's a little bit better build inside here. It's like bricked up, like bricks on the end. So far that you can see, you can only see the hallway with the cages or the prison cells. You can't see anything coming at you. But everybody can hear something moving.
And if I have a turn after that, I would hide at that point.
Okay. Yeah,
Ooh.
you have a turn. Yeah, 19 stealth. You're hidden.
And I would ready an action to whip anything that comes in range.
Yeah. Everybody that's in the hallway can roll a uh, perception at advantage if they want to see him, because it's not a small man.
I'm not even gonna try and focus on him because now currently we're trying to focus on the thing that's coming for us.
From what Faerwin can see, there's nothing
Mhm.
coming for you.
Kronk thinks we should go investigate the sound.
Oh, I don't see anything.
I think we should let the sound come to us. You know, it's less dangerous that way. Quite even audible.
Possible. Yeah, weird.
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna stand away for a bit in the tunnel.
I mean,
Of course, flashlight pointed down the hall.
Oh, you're turning in a flashlight too. Roll a d100.
No. I mean, his flashlight, of course, pointed down the hall for whatever's coming.
well, do you say that?
You have
Well,
to tell Kronk things.
Kronk, would you mind pointing your flashlight down the hall so we can see what's coming?
Well, without the flashlight, Kronk can't see.
Okay, so that's clear.
Kronk needs it to see.
Hmm.
So yeah, keeping it up.
The thing I just drew on the map here right now.
Yeah.
This is literally what you see.
Mm.
Like this is the doorway. Right here, there's another door. All the way back here, from what Faerwin can see.
Yeah.
Because he has dark vision 60 feet. He can see just a brick wall on this side. So far, you can't see anything. If you roll on an investigation and it's high enough, you can see bugs.
Mm. Do we see bugs?
Yeah, you do see bugs.
Oh, I just see a wall at the end there, so...
Yeah, Kronk thinks the sound won't come to us.
There's a wall at the end of that hall, so...
From all the from you've just been standing there so far, doesn't sound like it's coming any closer.
Doesn't seem it's coming closer at all, so...
I look to Bydek. Motion forward. Does Bydek don't want to go?
Can we hear him? He's not responding.
Bydek, you seem like you're falling asleep.
Hello?
Geo.
Mhm.
Yeah, he seems like he's falling asleep.
Losing all.
Does Turtle not want to go further?
I think it's well. We heard something coming.
I'll have to leave soon because I have to get up earlier because I've had to help Dad with some shit outside.
Well, if this is a dead end, then I guess we need to go to the door, whatever it might be. Well, we have to face who might be this killer.
Alright. Kronk proceeds to go further in.
Yeah.
I guess.
Is everybody following Kronk, or are you just standing back in the hallway?
I'll get a bit closer, but I'll...
Yeah, but you're following Kronk into the thing, right?
Mm.
As soon as you
I'll
guys
be
are here, everybody can roll a perception.
I'm bad at that! I proved it. I'm bad at it.
Yeah.
19?
I am following. I'm just hiding behind everybody else.
Yeah.
And it shows.
Okay. Jackson and Giovanni. Or Jackson and Bidek.
Mhm.
And you can see on the wall here, there's like a
Oh.
code hanger. And you can see what looks really familiar to the creature that attacked you guys the first night when the first session, then, when you guys were walking through the mist.
Like
Huh.
these guys.
It's just hanging there. It's like a coat.
Huh, how interesting. Mr. Faywin, would you mind sending your lights down the hall to the wall there?
I send the lights now. I cast dancing lights instead. I mean, because I
It's
didn't cast them.
After
Dancing
you
lights,
send what?
dancing lights is a cantrip, right?
It's concentration.
Okay.
What's the range?
I can cast it 120 feet away.
Okay. So yeah,
But
you cast dancing lights. What
30
form do you
feet.
want it to be?
radius. I've small little sneaky snakes.
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 Okay.
Small little snakes.
So you guys see a bunch of small little lit up snakes
There's a 20-foot radius.
floating at the end of the hallway. As the snakes are like passing through the what you can tell from here, it's a bunch of like basically prison cells, or yeah, it looks like prison cells. It just looks like it's homemade. It's badly made, but it's prison cells. As the lights are moving forwards, you can hear even more scurrying.
Okay.
Might be little children that are trapped down here. Yeah, it might be, so we might as well check the cells out that are down here then. Right?
Hmm.
Am I getting it right?
I think so.
Big Ben?
I'm telling you shit.
You just said there's prison cells, so now you're not telling us shit.
There's prison cell. Are you walking down? Are you walking there? Are you
Yes,
walking?
Yes, I'm walking there.
Okay. Yeah. So when you're like here,
Mm-hmm.
you can see inside the cells small humanoids. There's like a bunch of them in each cell. Every cell has maybe 4 or 5 of them. And they're, as the light came through, they're like covering their eyes and they're scurrying into a corner, trying to hide inside the corner.
Mr. Faywin, would you mind sending one of the snakes into the cell?
I'll move one of them. There's like 4 floating ones.
Okay.
There's a
So you
20-foot
send one
radius.
of, yeah, so you send one of the snakes inside of the cell, or it's good enough. It's just outside the cell because the cell is not that big.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see a bunch of children just covering their eyes because of the light.
Come now, little ones. Just follow my voice, and we're here to rescue you.
They're not.
Right.
Yeah, go on.
No, they're still just in the cell, like in the
Yep.
corner, trying to hide as best they can.
Mr. Kronk, would you mind opening this cell? With your crowbar?
Wait, what was our original objective again?
We're here to find the kids and stop whoever's doing it. So those two
Well,
things.
Yeah.
Well, we found the kids, and Biden is currently he's turned it into rescue the kids.
Well, that wasn't the original mission, was it? So, Kronk thinks we should
Oh wait, yes, it
find
was. It was to recover what we could find of them,
it. Okay.
because they thought that they were all dead.
Yep.
Of course.
Whatever's left of them, you'll get your money.
Since it's part of the mission, Kronk will try opening the door.
That takes at advantage. Yep.
That's empty.
That's enough. You open the cell door, one of them.
Mhm.
Biden gets in and just kneels up by the kids.
As you crack open the cell door, you can hear further down into the cell. Hey! Don't fucking touch him! Hey!
And what? Oh, Biden gets up and just heads over.
Who? Where? Who's saying this and where?
We're pinging.
Okay, do I see a person? I see the pings, but do I see a person?
He is inside the cell. You can see, if you're like behind Bedek and Kronk, you can see like a pair of hands holding on to the bars.
Oh,
It's
good
like
day.
shaking them a little bit.
Oh, okay, so
Oh.
it's somebody who's locked up. Okay. I
Yeah,
thought it was a
I'm
threat.
sorry. You can see one hand
Hmm.
shaking the thing.
I thought it was
Oh.
a threat. That's okay.
Oh, good day, sir. Well, evening. Day, don't know yet since we're down here. We're here to, well, get the kids out of here to safety. And who
Do
might
still
you
have
be?
one of the? Do you still have one of the lights down here, Faywood?
Yes.
So yeah, you can see the cells. It looks like a young man, maybe not older than 17 years old. He's in pretty bad shape. As you look over, he is holding his hand on the bar to steady himself because he is missing an arm, he's missing a leg, and he's also missing pieces of his face.
No, you're not looking.
Like his left cheek is gone.
Oh, you're not looking too well, my son. Would you like me to alleviate your pain?
Oof. Gonna
He doesn't look like he's in pain. There's no bleeding out or anything.
Also, from that phrasing,
Yeah,
That too, yeah.
Alleviate your pain? That's
it's menacing, dude. Come on.
not menacing, is it?
Well,
let me just say that one of the ways to alleviate someone's pain permanently is to kill them. And since he's locked up, he may be suspicious as to what you're going to do to him. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, but this turtle is.
I know
so,
you didn't mean it that way, but he might take it that way. That's all.
Yes.
I don't give a shit what you're saying, man. Just don't touch the kids.
Not
Take
we're
me
here-
instead.
No, oh no! I think you're getting the wrong idea. We're here to save the kids.
Yeah, right.
Of course we are.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can show it by freeing you.
You can go fuck yourself.
Well, just stand back from the door.
Okay, is everybody down at the end?
He's not moving. Did everybody walk down there, by the way?
I did.
Or was it just Bedek?
I'm like chilling like in the middle of.
So you're like here?
You're like here?
I'm like here-ish.
Oh.
There.
Okay.
I'm still
Yep.
standing by the cell I opened.
You can hear the children whimpering. Like, please, please don't.
We're not here to harm you, children. Yeah, Jack Cook is gonna use his warhammer, this giant shovel, to break open the cell door.
You're gonna use your shovel to break open the cell door.
Yep.
Okay. Roll a normal athletics. By the way, the kid is not moving.
Oh no, I'm not using the athletic. No, no. I'm literally bashing it open.
Oh, the kid is still holding on. He's not moving.
At the cell door.
Hmm?
Okay, so you're gonna bash him, huh?
Yeah, he said,
then-
"Move away, and I'll show you." He's not gonna move.
What's going on, Vidak? I'll just ask him.
Yeah. Well, I'm a bit troubled here. This young man is, well, clearly wanting to protect the children, but I'm willing to show that I mean him no harm, but he's in front of the cell door, so I can't open it.
I rush him.
You rush Bidek.
I rush into the room with it, cuz
You're in the same room.
he
You're
hates
in the-
kids being in pain.
You're saying you rush to the end. Okay.
I rush into where Vidak is.
Okay.
Well, he
Uh,
doesn't seem to be in pain, but his condition is quite awful, to say the least.
as
Come on.
you, Feowin, rush up to the cell door, the young man behind the cell door is looking at you.
Hmm.
Professor Feowin?
Is he one of my students?
Roll a history. See if you recognize him.
I'm bad at that. Where's my history? There it is. 16.
16. That's more than good enough.
What's his name?
The DC was 15. His name is Nicholas. You actually remember his name.
Okay, get him out, Vidak.
I'm not done.
Okay.
Nicholas was one of your more like problematic students
Ah.
because he didn't grow up in a good home. He was basically by himself for the most part. So he, from his standpoint, you're basically like a father role to this child. So
Ah.
you took him under your wing, and he was actually a really good student. And the way that he was learning things and easily catching on, you always thought that he would do something great one time. And then
Ah.
one time he just stopped coming to classes, and you just presumed that he managed to actually finally manage to do what he really wanted to do, was to make enough money to charter a boat to get off the island and get into one of the main cities to study magic even further.
Ah, it seems you two know each other. Well,
So
that's
that
good.
happened recently that he stopped showing up? Just
This is a long time ago.
I'll just drop on a knees in front of him, Mickey.
It's about 5 years ago since you've seen this kid.
Ah, young Nicholas, would you
Nicholas.
go on?
You don't know his name is Nicholas. Mellencamp.
-1.
-1 to
Uh,
everything.
I don't. I thought he said it. I don't fucking know. Yes, you did say Nicholas.
He's like a mix of speechless and happy.
You did say Nicholas, so I do know the name.
Yeah, I just said his name.
You also, as you run, you recognize him from this side of his face. He's grown a bit. He's turning into a man, but you do recognize him, and you do see the state that he is in. He's missing an arm and a leg, and half of his cheek on
Um,
the right side of his face.
Young Nicholas, would you mind stepping away from the door so we can get you out here together with all these children? I'm a friend
looks-
of
He
Mr.
looks at you,
Favorite.
Favor.
Who did this to you?
I think I know
Oh.
the answer to that. And I think I know where his body parts are too.
Don't know his name. We just call him the doctor.
Can you move?
It's been a while since I lost my leg, so yeah, I'm pretty good at skipping.
Glad to see you're alive, but I'm gonna kill that son of a bitch.
Well, well, young Sir, young Sir Nicholas, would you mind stepping aside from the door then? Well,
He looks at
skipping
you for
aside.
approval, Fairwood.
Just walk a bit away so you don't get more hurt.
Just nods and he starts jumping on one leg further back into the cell, and he starts calming down the other people in the cell, which looks maybe 13, like they're teens. There's a bunch of teens in this cell.
Then Videk smash. It's a door. How the hell's gonna move
Easiest 50.
away?
You can't hit it.
Yeah, that's true. You hit it, but roll damage. You smacked the lock up pretty good.
Yeah, Videk pushes open the door.
You push open the door, and you can see that Nicholas is jumping forward outside, and he has another friend that is a little bit taller that is helping him move along.
No. Let me see you first. Yeah, Videk's gonna also medicine check to see if infections, anything he needs to take care of immediately.
Roll medicine.
26.
There's no infections. Actually, all the cut out the parts of it looks really neatly done.
Well,
almost
this
From your
as if it-
standpoint, it looks like it's been done by a surgeon, basically. It's surgically removed.
well, this doctor is really a doctor.
It's really
my.
well done as well.
Really well done.
Really well done.
Yep, looking out for any prosthetics like that can help him walk instead of
So
being
prosthetic.
skipping.
That's nothing.
Well, Mr. Hogg, would you mind opening all the other cell doors, please?
I don't mean
As
to
you say
interrupt.
that, Nicholas. As he says that, as you say that, Nicholas is like, wait, and he just tells the other guys in the cell. He just whispers to them, and he starts jumping towards the other cells, and they're talking to the children and calming them down. From your standpoint, it looks like basically Nicholas is the big boss of this prison,
Big brother.
the big brother. Yeah, literally.
Fayewood is proud. He's not saying anything, but yeah, you see a slight smile, smirk.
So in total, there
roll with
is 8 cells on each side, which makes a total of 16 cells.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Pilek would check all the kids over once they're out of the cells.
You see the same thing on the other children. A lot of them are missing limbs. Some of them looks like they're missing underneath their skin, like their arms are too
Thin.
skinny compared to what they should be. Like, and you can see surgical scars. Like every child in this building, somebody's missing eyes, nose, skin, hands, feet, legs, arms. And
Well,
there's also one of the cells in the very end is filled with bodies.
No. Well, that's quite awful. But let's get you children somewhere safe. The church would be a good place to keep you warm for the night. If it's at least day again. I don't know.
At this point, it would be like in the middle of the night.
Kronk thinks we should go find this doctor before we leave.
Yeah, and
No.
what I wanted to do while you guys were doing stuff, I wanted to go into this area here. You said there was a door. Everybody else is down here. I just want to go
Yeah.
over
Mhm.
here. Like
Yeah,
over here.
so you're there as they're opening cages.
Okay. I'm gonna
Mm.
unlock that door, if possible.
I can try.
Sure, that's what I would like to try to do. So can I roll a thief?
As you walk up to the door,
Okay.
you have only seen this type of lock once.
Okay.
You have seen this type of lock once on a bank vault. It is basically a square pad with a bunch of buttons and numbers on it. It's a code lock.
Okay. Can I attempt to bypass it, or do I know if it's possible to bypass it?
You can attempt to bypass it.
Okay. What would I roll for that, if anything?
That will be teeth tools.
These tools. No, that's not
Nope.
it. Does something bad happen to me?
No.
You take 1 million damage.
Try again. Does 15 do it?
Nope.
Okay, I'll try one more time. No.
You take 1d4 electric or shock damage.
Okay.
And your lockpick is broke again. Or, it's not broken, it's melted.
Okay.
Oof, that's a bit hard to fix.
So,
Give me my
you
damage.
take 3 shock damage.
Three lightning damage.
Yeah, lightning.
Okay. I would sit there and recover for a minute. Then when they start discussing looking for the guy, I go over and I say, that
Yeah.
door just hurt me.
Oh,
As soon as the children sees you, and you're a big fat guy, they're literally, do you have any food?
oh yes, of course. Biden just starts pulling out his rations.
Were they looking at me when they asked that?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, I search myself and I take out a flattened cockroach. Do any of them try to grab it from me?
Actually, yeah. 2 of the children jumps up and they share it.
Oh no! Children! Come now, that's no food.
Well, that's out of my inventory now.
Yeah, so
I-
Bidex trying to stop
I
them from
walk over
eating
to
the
Nicholas
cocoa.
and just gives him the rest of my rations for him to give
What?
to the other.
Who?
I give
What?
Nicholas and the kids the rest of my rations.
How many rations do you have?
5 days worth.
5 days worth. Okay. Okay, so as you start giving Nicholas the rations, you can see all of the kids are like scurrying around him, and he's like, "Hey, sit down," and they all like just sit down. And then he gives the rations to some of the other guys that was in the same cell with him, and they all start breaking it apart and giving up like small pieces to each and every one. You can see that Nicholas is not taking anything for himself,
Yeah,
or
Biden.
any of the other older kids that were in the same cell is not taking anything for themselves.
Yeah, Biden gives up his rations to the kids.
They do the same
Yes.
thing. They're not
Yes.
taking anything for themselves, the older kids.
He has 1 day of rations left.
Well, they do the same thing.
Look, we can worry about feeding these people when we leave.
Well, they need food now, otherwise they might not make it to the town. It's quite a long walk from here.
2 hours walk.
And it's
2 hours walk.
late.
2 hours walk. And young Nicholas and
It's
you
like,
older
no, yeah.
kids. No, young Nicholas and you older kids also eat just a little bit. It's good for you. Please do so. Yes, Bidek is a very caring man.
The older kids just look at you a little bit angrily.
Just a little bit, not more. Everybody needs some food in them to keep the energy going.
They just look at you.
Okay, I see. I see.
So, all the children are sitting here. The older children are just walking around and like calming them down, giving them pieces of ration. So, Dr. Freywin, you're still trying to figure out how to make the fireball spell even more dangerous? Or are you giving that up?
Well, I still have my studies to do. Trying to make it how to make it hurt your mind more than flames.
Yeah, well, I haven't been able to do much. As you can see, I've been quite occupied.
Yeah. He just looks at him with a smile.
Mhm.
Proud of you. Kind of ruffles his hair a bit.
Whatever's left, yeah.
Whatever's left of it.
It's not enough.
Look.
You can see that literally all of the kids are like shaved. Probably to keep lice at bay.
Look, I'll be very honest with you, children. We can fix you up to be, well, complete again, to say it as best as possible. But,
I just shout around the corner. Who's
Huh?
paying for that?
who's paying for that?
Yep. Who's paying for
Sure.
fixing up all these kids?
Let me see. I don't think regeneration costs anything.
It's a 7th level spell, though.
Yeah,
They
I
can
know.
get mechanical parts to fix them, but again, that also costs money.
Like Prina said before, it's easier to find prosthetic limbs than find a cleric with the power.
Well, it's cheaper.
A regenerate
still-
costs nothing.
But still,
Yeah, but for the cleric to do it, they
yeah.
need money
I
to
know
do
that,
the spell.
He asked if regenerate had a
Because,
price.
you know, they make money in some way. So it's actually cheaper to buy prosthetics than to pay a cleric to do the spell.
And that's the thing. We don't have that much money right now, so
Yeah, but
he's-
it's literally just because of the Shadow Isles, because of the magical fog. It's so easy to make, like, mechanical servants and